Hello and welcome to the blog for today. Now, today I'm gonna basically pick some points out here. So, the biggest issues here, especially in New Zealand, I don't know about overseas, but I know here in New Zealand, it doesn't matter where you are, the same complaint. Petrol, too high. Traffic is getting too bad. And public transport is just unreliable. Well, do I have a solution for you? Indeed. How about you leave your cars at home, saves you money on petrol, so you're not using your car or your vehicle, and take public transport. The more people that use public transport, the more better public transport will get. Because these bus companies and transport companies are all businesses. And so, would you, if there's only a couple people, say in the morning, that get picked up from a certain bit, would you continue doing that route all day, every day, and not anyone? Or would you try and cut your circles down to save petrol and save money? Because at the end of the day, the only way it's going to be improved is we all start using public transport, because we, at the end of the day, pay. We pay for it. So the more and more use it, the more and more they're going to be like, okay, yep, let's be the problem for them. Let's not let them be the problem for us. Just a thought. Just a thought. Let them be the problem. Let us be the problem for them. What I mean by that, if you don't understand, is use transport. Make the buses overflowing all the time to the point where they have to put more buses on, which means they have to be on time and they have to add more and they have to improve their services because more and more people are using it daily. Let's do that. And you'll see how much they will improve. I'm just saying, just an idea. Another thing that's an idea is that they also need to improve services, however, in and out of thing. And the way to do that is for us to keep using these services. But basically, the outer services is a little bit more of an issue than the inner services. That one, I personally reckon they do need to improve on themselves. If they did that, so that's their bit. They improve on there, but we use it. Simple as that. And and that's probably why Manabus actually went out of business, stopped their thing, because A, they're idiots for doing that, but I don't think many people were using them. But they also need to improve on themselves too. Like the customer service, I gotta admit, was pretty bad. And I know you all agree with me. There's heaps of people I've spoken to that said the same thing, that the customer service there was bad. But instead of just selling them off, what they should have done is sold them off to Richies. And what Richies need to do is, this is my plea to Richies coach bus services, use the old Manabus double deckers under you, have them as accessible buses, and have on your site a book. You can book when you book your ticket, you say access, stay in chair, get out of chair, can climb stairs, can't climb stairs. And then what will come up is is the times that they use. I hope Richies are watching this, because this is an idea for them. This will make them money. And I'm gifting it to them for free as a customer of theirs. And actually use a little bit more of those type of buses, and actually make it so all you got to do is click yep, okay, and then the certain times those buses are run. I don't think people will mind what time the bus is running if it's an accessible one. I think people are more mind about the service they get. Just food for thought. Here on a Monday morning, the 3rd of September, 4 weeks until my B-day, this time. But anyway, like on a more serious note, traffic ain't going to get better. Roads, you can spend thousands on roads, a little bit on footpaths. You should be spending more on high quality cycle lanes, walking lanes, cycle tracks, walking tracks. High quality of those to cater future proof for e-bikes, and mobility scooters too should be able to go along them, but you should be able to charge in charging points. That I'd love to see. That would be awesome. Where you can stop, you can plug in, you can charge, you can have a break for a bit, get some fresh air. Also, if you're on an e-bike, you can do the same. And then you can carry on riding along into the city or wherever you're going. I just wish that they did that. They upgraded that. I wish they had a walking cycle path, a proper safe one that can go all the way up to Auckland and eventually along the whole country. So if you're adventurous, you would be able to basically go along, even on your chair, even on your power chair. You would. It might take a bit more than a day, but you have no worries, because there will be charging and rest stations where you can go and you can literally have a rest that are fully accessible, fully everything. That's what I want to see. I want to see more cars off our roads. Because, quite frankly, and basically this is what I want to say. I would like to see the government turn around and put law in saying, right, you're a continuous offender of drink driving. Enough is enough. You're banned from driving a vehicle for the rest of your life. Basically, here's a bus ticket, here's a bike. See you later. And you don't get your driver's license back. You can't use it. You have to get an 18 plus card instead, or use your passport for ID. You won't be able to use your driver's license. That is what I want to say. That will save lives. There's another idea I do have that will save life, but I might just keep that on the download just for now, until I've spoken to a few professionals about this idea and see what they think and go from. And it involves technology, that's all I'm going to say. And it involves prevention. This is what I want to see, yeah. I want to see crossings for people, the pedestrian crossings, improved. I want them to have something like a train crossing, except the barriers are for pedestrians. It's the only safe way it's going to happen, as far as I'm concerned. Too many people. The other day, I was downtown here, and I just went to cross. The thing went green for me to cross. This guy just went straight past, through, red light. There needs to be more and more looks at that. Anyway, that was my bit of a... That was my ideas and bit of a grope for today. Or should I say, that was on my mind. So that was your series of, that was today's What's on My Mind. Now let's move aside and go into the blog. Right, well today I had my person come for washing, for bit of cleaning and rubbish. I don't know what I'm going to do next. We'll just have to wait and see. Until then, you all have a wonderful day. Be safe. And remember, if you're on your bike, be safe. If you're in your chair, be safe. If you're in your car especially, be safe. This is my message to New Zealand and to the world. Start thinking a little bit more about your actions and how they affect others, whether it's in a car, in a bike, whatever you do. Because at the end of the day, as the MPs don't get, it's not all about them. Thank you very much. This was What's on My Mind for today. This was the blog as well. You all have a wonderful day. Be safe. Be kind to one another. Peace out.